Welcome to episode 18 of my podcast, Brunch with Nadia in Vancouver. Today we're gonna try something new. It's kind of a snack called cello that you eat in a small plate or big plate, depending. And you eat it when you are drinking a tea on an afternoon. Okay, so the ingredient is you need flour, white flour. It has to be white flour if you can't, for no almond flour and no wheat, okay, any other flour or white flour, okay. You need sesame seed, okay, this is white sesame seed. You need some fennel seed, okay. For sugar, it's up to you. If you use canned sugar, use canned sugar. If you use organic sugar, use organic sugar. This snack is little sweet, okay. You need honey. If you can't, you have a problem with honey, use agave or maple syrup. I mean, in the recipe, we don't have maple syrup in Morocco. It's more here in Canada. So I will use honey, okay? This one is honey from Greece. Okay, you need butter. It's up to you. It can be margarine, butter, whatever butter is healthy for you. Okay, use it. We're gonna not use all that. Okay, so basically what you do in the beginning, you need two pan. Okay, you need some tools like spoon. This is where I will present the cello. Some places call it cello in Morocco. Some other places call it sfouf, depending. And the reason why it has different names, some people do it kind like too much sugary, so it stick to your hand. Other people do it like kind of a sand, so because they like, especially people who has like diabetes, they will reduce everything. They will reduce on sugar, they will reduce on honey, just the quantity, but still they will put a little bit. Okay, you need a machine, and we will brew ingredient. And essential thing, you need nuts, okay. No cashew, will not use cashew. Okay, so basically you need walnut, okay, the sesame seed, and then almond. You can buy it like that, or you can buy just normal almond, boil it, and then remove the skin. It has to be like that. And the reason, because you're gonna need to put it in the pan like that, and we're gonna fry it. And when I say fry it, not too much olive oil, whatever oil you use. It's better to use canola oil, but because I love olive oil, I will use just a little bit, because I don't want the taste in the cello. Okay, so I'm gonna just put back the cashew, maybe for another recipe. The walnut, you don't need to cook it, you will just put it on the machine, okay. But if you want to like fry it, maybe just very small, not much, you don't need to. It's more for almond and for flour. So basically for flour, what you do, you just pour flour in a pan, okay. You cook it on a medium heat, no low and no high heat, okay. And you keep turning, okay, the flour until, I don't know if you see the color of the change to brown. Uh, it's not white anymore. And then after that, basically what you do, you need bigger than this thing I'm just showing, okay. You need to do that process. And the reason why, because you don't want that in your cello. You know what's left here, those small things. I mean, you can squeeze them with a spoon, but when there is a big quantity of flour, it's too much, okay. So you keep doing that, okay, until you get the whole amount of flour that you already browned a little bit in a pan, okay. And like I say, what's left here, you don't need it. I don't know if you can see, you don't need that, okay. It's not good to have it in your cello, okay. So when we are done with this process, okay, we're gonna go to the almond, okay. Let me just move this here. And when you start broiling stuff, of course, it's gonna start smelling. Nice smell, of course. Okay, so this is how the flour look after. It's kind of brown a little bit. I'm gonna just show you the difference before. So before it's white, and here it changed color. Now we're gonna put some oil, okay, with the almond, okay. Just a little bit. Just open it. I just bought a new bottle, and I'm not specialist in opening bottles. Of course, if you can use canola oil, it's okay, because canola it doesn't have really a taste. Okay, so if you can use it for this recipe, I think it should be better. But like I say, I like olive oil, so for me it will be a little bit of olive oil. It will not make such taste. I mean, it's healthy. Okay, so just a little bit. Okay, and then I'm gonna leave it to cook. And always, like I say, have different tools near you. Spoon, like tools made of wood to use. Okay. And while you are doing that, if you want, you can add some little bit of salt on the almond. The process of sello normally in Morocco may take half day. Some people may take more than half a day because they take the time. If they have like a big quantity, so it may take 2-3 person, and each person is different, is doing something different, not the same thing. So today I am doing the process by myself. Okay, a little bit of salt. Okay, and then you keep mixing. And also it need to change, you need to see that it's grilled. I'm sure you have grilled almond before, like this, but more than that. And when it's grilled very well, okay, I'm gonna add just a little bit of fennel seed, or in French, graines de fenouil. With the almond, it's okay to have high heat. And the reason why you have to do that to almond, because it will be more easy to have it in smaller piece when you put it. Because we are trying to cut everything in smaller pieces. Almond, walnut, I mean flour, we don't need to. And at the end, we will mix everything. The almond cut, the walnut cut, the flour, okay, butter, honey, sesame seed. We will grill it also a little bit, and then it will have the same process as almond. And then we'll add sugar, and then you can mix everything either with a tool or your hand. It's up to you. Okay, so this is done. Okay, I'm gonna just put it in a and when you are doing that with almond, you can keep some almond for the end. I'm gonna show you why. Okay, we may need them for the decoration. Okay, so don't put everything in the machine. Okay, now we're gonna put some sesame seed, and for sesame seed it's gonna be less because sesame seed cook very quickly, and also it may pump out of the pan sometimes, so we need to be near the pan when it's cooking. Two things: you need to be near the pan when it's cooking more than the almond. I mean, the almond, it's okay if they get brown more, but sesame seed can burn quickly. And then the flour also, you need to stay near the flour or it's not usable, it will stick to the pan. See, it's pumping out of the pan. I'm gonna just do that before the alarm starts. And it has to be cooked so it doesn't stick on the machine. Some people add, what they call it, linseed. I think we call them like that. I'm not sure, but it's not necessary. Just a little bit. I think maybe I see the name in French. Le lin.